In this video, I will explain how to connect students to their student account on Class Dojo and how to give them assignments through their portfolios. The first thing you're going to do is go to the Portfolios tab, and there you will see on the left side a list of all the students in your class. Once the students have submitted their work, then it will appear right here in that white space. When you click the button that says Choose Student Login Method, you're going to get two choices. Their in-class login and their at-home login. If you click the at-home login, then you can copy those links for each student and send that to their parent either in an email or a dojo message, or you can download a printout of their QR codes, which would be especially helpful to do in the beginning of the year. Then the students can take this home, take a photo of that QR code, and automatically set up their student account on either a phone or a tablet at home. It is specific for each child. For the in-class login, you have the choice of 3 different types. You have that QR code again, or if your students have Google accounts and are familiar with them, they can sign in with that. Or you can do a text code, which is the code that I prefer to use. This is what that text code looks like. You can take a screenshot of this code and upload that onto your class story on Dojo or send that out to parents so they have the code. Here I'm going to show you how you can go to your story, click photo, and then you can attach that screenshot. And then just attach a caption that lets parents know what that code is for, if they need to connect their child to their student account so they can post on their student portfolio, then that's what they would use that code for. It is important to note, however, that this code is only good for 48 hours. So after those 48 hours go by, if parents still have not connected their students, you'll need to do this process again to get an updated code. Once the students are connected, you can start to assign them activities to submit to their portfolio. You have to name the activity. So in this case, I gave it the date, March 30th, and this is going to be a math activity. Then provide a description. So I like to give the directions in this box. So the directions are to please upload a photo of their completed workbook pages for that day. So I'll need to select a photo upload for the kids. Then assign to class, and that assignment is now open. Here's another activity example. This is again March 30th, and you can do a check-in with the students. So this is an example of a text entry. They won't have the option to submit a photo. This time they'll type you a little message. Another kind of activity that you can do is a video recording. So this is March 30th physical activity, and the directions are to upload a video of them demonstrating an 8-count dance routine that they created. So this could be an example of a PE lesson or a dance lesson. You would select a video recording in that case. And the last type of submission type is a drawing. So this last example is still March 30th. It's a literacy assignment, and the directions say to read your assigned book on Raz Kids and then draw a picture of the setting. So this time I'm going to select drawing for the students to complete. Students can upload to their portfolio whenever they would like to. They do not need to have an activity there. So you also have the option of just putting the date there, and then I like to leave or give them directions to leave me a message when they have finished all their activities. So it's just kind of a good routine for them to submit all of their work to their student portfolio and then finish out the day by leaving that message on the assignment. Now, if you would like to go back to delete something, then you click the activity that you would like to delete, go up to the top where it has the title and click Edit, and then select Delete Activity. There is no way to recover this once it's deleted. All of the students' work will be gone. You can also click Edit and archive that activity, so when the day is over and you no longer want the students to have those as assignments, you can go ahead and archive them, and that will take it off of the student's to-do list and it will hide it in your sidebar. So if March 30th is over, I'm going to archive all of the March 30th activities, and then the next day I can create the March 31st activities. Now I'll show you what it looks like when students start to submit their work. So you will get a notification by the portfolio. So right now I have 3 notifications, and you will have to approve all of the work before they go into the student's portfolio. So right here, I have an assignment from Bob Smith, and he said I wrote each spelling word that I missed 4 times. I have the option to leave him a comment that he will be able to see, and again, this is on his student portfolio, so it's only visible by him, no one else. And then I can approve that, which means it'll send it to him so he can see. This is an example of one of the check-ins where he's just letting me know he's finished for the day, so I'm just going to go ahead and approve that. Lets him know that I have seen it. And the last thing that you have the option of doing is if there's something that's not quite right and you would like the student to try it again or fix it, you can leave them a comment about what the issue is, and then instead of approving that work, you can return it as a draft, which means it will get sent back to the student, but they will be able to edit it and they'll be able to make some changes and resubmit that to you. On the portfolio homepage, you will be able to click any student's name and see what is in their personal portfolio. You can always go back and click them to leave comments on them in the future, or you can delete them. At the top, if you click the Add Post button, you are able to write a message or send a photo or file to that student. So this is kind of like an email to that particular student. It will show up on his or her portfolio, and they will be able to view it and follow those directions or reply if necessary. It's similar to the instant messaging feature for parents, but it's not an instant messenger. It's a post, so it's kind of like an email. When they log on, that will show up in their student portfolio. And that is it. I hope this helps you to better be able to create student portfolios and use student portfolios on Class Dojo. I'll see you next time.